Hello everyone, myself Subrata Saha. I'm a faculty of Dr. Sudhir Chandrasud Institute of Technology and Sports Complex. And my today's topic is on wheels. We all know about the wheels and tires, the use of wheels and tires in a vehicle, and the automobile wheels support the total weight, resist the strain created during the turning, and the transmit driving torque for propelling and braking torque also. That is, a wheel has to be support. The wheels must have well balanced constructions, and particularly for running at high speed of the vehicles, and unbalanced wheel assemblies cause excessive vibration, and also the tire wears and kingpin surrounding stub axle wears. So different kinds of wears may be happened in improper wheel assembled. Now, what are the objectives of an wheel? So we can divide our objective of wheels into three parts. Number one is structural objective. Number two is weight, and number three is tire attachment. So these are the three main objective. And for the structural objective, wheels must be rigid enough to retain their shape under all operating conditions, and when subjected to abnormal impact, they should preferably uh, strong and must not collapse. The dimensional tolerance of the wheel should be accurate enough for carrying out wheels alignment and balancing also. And what are the purpose of uh, weight? The wheels must be light so that the unsprung weight is reduced. Sorry. So wheel weight must be reduced. It should not be heavy, because if we place a light weight wheels, our unsprung weight of the vehicle will be reduced. So vehicle will more stabilized. In light wheels and tires also flow the road surface contour more accurately, so that the wheel bounce is minimized, and resulting in improved road contact or the traction, and which reduces the tire wear also. In my previous classes I was told about the uh, uh, tractions or tractive effort, or the friction of the wheels. So that is all are the important parameters of a tire conditions. So next one is the tire attachment. So we all know that the tires are installed on a wheels. So since the wheel tire combination is responsible for the transmission of traction to the road, or for steering reaction also. Traction, again traction, it is very important term. That is the force in between wheels and the roads to move the vehicle. So tire attachment is also very important. And additionally we can say that the design of the wheel should be such that the tire can be fitted very easily, and if we remove the tire for repairing purpose, that kind we can easily remove the tire from the rim. That is also a very good designing requirement. Okay, so these are the objectives of the wheels. So there are how many objectives? There are basically three types of objectives: structural, weight, and the tire attachment. And obviously one thing has come, that is costing, that I not included here. Costing is everywhere. So wheels should be made out of cheaper materials that can easily fabricated and cast or forged with the minimum machining cost, and it should be have better finish and appearance, and should not easily degrade or deteriorate with the weather conditions and the uses number uses of how many years uses. So that is the cost should be in balanced conditions, so that we can easily purchase that kind of wheels from the market, and also that is sustainable. So these are the objectives. Now the types of wheels. What are the types of wheels? There are basically three types of wheels. One is press steel disc wheels, another is detachable rim wheels, and another is cast and forged alloy wheels. Okay, so at first one, the press steel disc wheel. These are the diagram. And these wheels use a form disc pressed into the rolled section wheel-based rim and held in position by spot welding. That is very important. And the form disc contact the rim is a number of equal spaced, and the disc has a number of equal space shallow, which is elongated slot immediately under the base of the rim wheel. That is the okay. So there are three types, and which improves the brake cooling and decreases the transfer of heat from the brake drum to the tire due to the passage of air through these slots. Okay, and the discs are fixed into the axle hub by a number of studs and nuts with the conical spacing sitting. So here, this is a type is the car double hump wheel based rim. We'll discuss on that topic. The car wheel based rim. These three are the car wheel based rim, and these wheel rims are designed to minimize the dislocation of the tire when subjected to the heavy cornering. And originally the rim was tapered from the rim flange to the edge of the wheel, so that the pressure acting over a short length of the blade would force back to the tire bit into the wheel. This can happen due to the interaction of the cornering side force acting on the wheel and the reaction of the tire and the roads. And this prevents the flat rim profile. Okay, due to the provision of the parallel flat edge between the outer taper adjacent to the flange and the edge of the wheel. And these are the car double hump wheel means or car wheel based rim. A is the car wheel based rim. This is, and B is the van 5-degree seat angle wheel base rim. The angle is 5 degree. That's why this type of wheel base rim is called the van 5-degree seat angle wheel base rim. The seat angle is 5 degree sitting angle of the tire. These rims have the high wall flanges which protect the tire bits and wall from the damages due to the external interference. And generally both tubed and tubeless tire are fitted on these rims, and however the large strip tires cannot be mounted over this flange, and hence these rims are only used for vans and small commercial vehicles. So this is the van 5-degree seat angle wheel base rim. Okay, and this one is the U-type drop center 15-degree taper ring. The sitting angle of the taper is the near about 15 degree, and the tubeless tire and large section tires with relatively flexible bits are used for vans, bus and medium sized trucks. These tires use a single piece wheel based wheel rim having relatively shallow flanged at the edge of 15-degree taper bit seats. So tire bit seats are the 15-degree taper. That's why this type of rims is known as the U-type drop center 15-degree taper ring. Okay, now discussed on the next topic, detachable rim wheels. So detachable rim wheels, the large tires for commercial vehicles use the more plies in the casing and are therefore relatively bulk in the bed region. The rims for this tire have one removable side flange which allows the wheel tires to slide into the position, and then the flange can be replaced and locked in a place. So this is the detachable type of rim, and these are also the also four types. A is semi drop center two piece rim, and B is denoted as wide base two piece rim. C is denoted as wide base three piece rim. In the left side you can see there are three pieces, and number D is divided flat base rim. These two rims are divided rims are joined to each other, that's why it's known as the divided flat base rim. Now number A, that is semi drop center two piece rim. The inner and outer taper tire bit seating surface separated by a shallow central near the central wheel. The inner flange can be removed for fitting a tire, and in this design the wheel depth only permits the tire bits to pass over the top of the outer bit seats taper. The outer flange is detachable and is sprung into a continuous groove formed along the outer edge of the rim based that it is retained in its working positions. This is the semi-drop center two pieces rim. Okay. Now number B, the wide base two pieces rim. In the wide base two pieces rim, it made generally the one fixed flange integral with the rim base and one split detachable flange. The rim uses 5-degree taper seats for the tire bits. The one of the detachable flange side being integral with the flange. The outer detachable flange is sprung into a continuous groove which is formed among the outer edge of the rim, which is based to retain the flange in its working positions. And during inflation of the tire, the bit sits over the detachable flange taper and it hold its own positions. And this rim is used mainly on the medium sized commercial vehicles. And number C is wide base 3 pieces rim, and this kind of rim contains one fixed flange integral with the rim base and one detachable endless flange, and a separate flange which is retaining split lock ring. These three pieces are linked to this split lock rings, and this rim are uses 5-degree taper seats for tire bit location, and one of the detachable flange side usually being on an extension of the spring lock ring. During the inflation of the tire of the bit sits over the extension of the spring lock ring and it holding its positions. This rim uses on the large commercial vehicles only. And in number 4, that is divided flat base rim. In this type of flat base rim, the integral it's integral with the wheel itself for fitting or removal of the tire. The two halves of the wheels are divided by dismantling the outer ring of the bolts which hold the tires have together, and these rims are used primarily for large military trucks or the heavy vehicles. Okay, and last one is the cast and forge alloy wheels. So this is the casting, the casting and forging. This is dhalai. In Bengali it's called dhalai, that is casting, and forged, which is pitai. So that is done in small commercial like that. Okay, so in casting process metal will be melt. In forging process the metal will be in semi solid forms, then it will get shaped. Now the cast and forge alloy wheels, these are the forge alloy wheels, and these wheels are manufactured as a single piece rim and disc. Okay, and maximum alloy means mixing of some metals. So magnesium alloys are basically used in the cast or forging alloy rims. It is also one important thing. And this magnesium alloy produces a saving of weight near about 30% over the aluminium alloy and 50% over steel or similar type of strength. And magnesium alloys are very good fatigue properties and excellent resilience, due to which they are capable of resisting vibrational and shock loading and better than the both aluminium alloy and the steel alloy. However, they are highly susceptible for to corrosion and therefore must be provided with a protective surface coating. And also the aluminium alloys have relatively less fatigue properties, but their corrosion characteristics also less if we are using the casting or forging uh, process. and and the section thickness for the rim and the disc are required to be the greater with the light alloy than with the steel alloy. Okay, one disadvantage is also there: to machine the wheel rim and the stud holes flange are casing outer outer portion of the rim by the forging operation, but this produces close temperature tolerance may be required, and the light alloys are better conductor for heat than the steels, so that they can transfer the any kind of heat generated in the tire or the brake more quickly than the other kind of alloys like steel alloys. Okay, this is one advantage. Okay, thank you.